Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching this channel, A Touch of Tarot. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. I actually have been guided to get us a message here from the masculine, and I wrote out exactly what I was to ask. I know how this will go, but more importantly, I want to speak from my heart to you guys, and I want to say this. I sincerely hope everyone on my channel uses their own discernment in making their choices. Earlier today, I listened to a reader, and I believe I don't remember her name, but her title had something to do with like not letting the masculine doesn't want you to walk all over, like allow him to walk all over you or something like that. And she made a lot of sense, actually. And she's really respectful of the twin flame community and of all the readers. But she mentions a lot of readers say, as I did, as she does, as I do, or did, whatever. Um, Things like, we have to be in this space of forgiving and not getting angry. And I do believe that. I truly, truly, truly believe that. And I do believe you should take your most positive foot forward just to give that respect. And why not? Why not? You know? But I also, from what I always have remembered, not in such moments in the recent times, I've also kind of been a bit of an advocate most of my life for releasing your buildup so you don't build it up because it causes health issues. And I've always thought that. And I always thought at least I feel better after I express how I feel. But now I'm a different person and I don't want to approach anything like that. But I'm not telling you not to. I'm not telling you to live in the same world I live in. I do live in a world where maybe it is Pollyanna. Maybe it is, I don't know the name for it. But I am happy. And even when I'm not happy, I still rather put a smile on my face. And eventually, it's like it shifts into that energy and it works for me. And all the advice I give you is usually firsthand experience. And if not, I'll tell you where I got this advice from. I'll tell you where this idea came from. So it's just important. I don't want anyone getting walked all over because I tell you to be forgiving. There is a time when you can actually, in a way, call it, if you want to call it snap, but really express yourself. And it can actually create an amazing shift in your union, in your life, when you stand up for yourself. I'm working towards a level where there's no more having to stand up for myself. I just go within myself. I just go within. I don't want to have to explain it anymore. I don't want to have to get angry anymore. If I miss out on creating that shift and because I don't go and snap anymore, I just have to do it for me. I've done it the other way long enough, and I'm not saying it doesn't work. It can work. I'm doing what's right for me, as I request everyone that watches my channel does as well. So I had to say that, and it's just something I had to say. I am going to start the reading now. I do have some specials going on if you're interested, but you can find that information out. Email me. One other thing I want to mention that I've been doing firsthand and experiencing beautiful results, I'm so grateful for. One of them is gratitude. Every day, all day. Anytime I can remember, I'm saying thank you. I'm personally saying thank you, thank you, universe, thank you, God, thank you, me. But I believe it's all one and the same. You pick whatever title you want to put at the end of your sentence. Another thing I'm doing is literally living the life, I want. And as you may see, I started to buy myself flowers and, I even switched them up. None of it goes to waste. I create, some flower water. I soak my flowers in water and I put it on my face and I put it in my bath and I do what I do. I actually sprinkle flowers outside in my area, flower petals, Why? Because it's much nicer to come home to a little slight color here and there than, a boring sidewalk. So I'm actually living the life I want. I would love to have that in my life. I would love that. And it feels great. And it is actually bringing results in every way. And I'm not just talking about union with my masculine, I'm talking about in every way. Okay? So here we begin. This is the message I got from the masculine. I did look at a lot of the cards to make sure I was actually picking up like this message, and they all work together. So I was so thankful for that alone. So the first card pulled here, we have trust, romance, and a few other things I will read out. Let me pull these cards over. This came in reverse. I'm sorry. I should leave it the way I pull it out. And I'm doing that because of the fact, not that I would normally read the romance angel cards in reverse, but there's a message there. Reason being, came out in reverse. For this question, there was quite a few that came out. However many came out, I kept. And here. Fears. These are the fear area. Okay. Yep, there's definite fear energy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll start off with one card here from the masculine. If there's a message from him for us, for the feminines right now. In this time, this card, what do you think? Does it want to come out? Does it know what it wants? Is it literally just going to sit there? Look at that. Isn't that something? Well, thank you. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. I don't know what to say about that right there. Is someone having a dilemma with the transformation? Is a transformation about to drop, start, like fall into your lap? Is the relationship about to get real deep? Are you ready? Are some people ready for this? I don't know. I just got a very intense feeling over me, as in this isn't going to be easy. The real deal isn't easy. I don't know. I feel like my breath is a little bit taken away here. And the way that card, and here, it fell over here in this section that has to do with fears. And what I'm noticing in this card now is love conquers all things. And when I turn around, I feel like that is the breast area of a woman on the sides, you see? And the message I had feelings towards is the feminine must stay extra strong here. Love conquers all things. And the masculine, he's having trouble with this, what's about to happen. One more message from him, please. My beloved, though we may be physically apart spiritually, we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. That's for those of you that are not in union yet, not in physical union at least. When you're feeling him, you're feeling him. He's feeling you too. I'm going to pull one more because it's the number 3 year. I'm going to try and do as many things in threes as I can. Power. I knew. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say yes or no, to walk away or stay at any time. Okay, let's go. So, the masculine wants the feminine to know, first of all, that this is 1,000% a divine, special union. Now, this reading, I don't know what titles to put on these things anymore. It's for whoever you have the deepest connection with in your lifetime and you just can't imagine not being with. It's the person, like, even if you are going to not be with them, they will never be separate from you. Even if you have to draw those boundaries and walk away, you will walk away with courage, self-respect, but you will always love this person. And I'm not telling you that you are walking away. Not at all. I'm just describing this title because titles are getting worn out here. People are using these titles as excuses. Your masculine wants you to know he feels such a connection with you. It's so magical. He loves it. But he is scared of it, trust me. He is. It's so magical. He almost thinks is it real? Is it real? Is this magic? Because the masculine doesn't want magic. He wants real. But he is seeing and feeling this energy that he can't explain. He's getting signs. He's getting pushes. He's getting tugs and pokes. And it's from this masculine's higher self, this message, like, trust in this situation, have faith. I almost feel like he's like, I demand you to have faith. I demand you to have faith right now. And I heard that. This is a union. Have faith. Relax. Take a break. Relax. Just relax. And I feel like this guy's behind the feminine, like, he could be bugging you, whoever that is. There could be a little nuisance, and that could be your inner demons, inner voices tugging at you. But it could also be an energy saying, girl, relax. Just relax for a second. And even him, I don't know if he knows that he's saying it subconsciously, the actions are relax. Right now, I don't need a lecture. I need your love. Your behavior was threatening to me. I'm trying to tell you about it, not to make you feel bad, but so I can feel close to you again. I feel like a total and complete idiot. This masculine knows that he has done things wrong, and he literally feels all of this. He also does truly feel a little bit threatened by the feminine. And it's not just because you're a strong woman and, you're going to ask questions and, dig a little deeper, whatever. It's also because he feels like an idiot. I guess that would be the exact way to put it. He's done things that are wrong. And he just doesn't want to talk about it right now, to be honest. He doesn't want to talk about he doesn't want to get this lecture. He doesn't want you asking questions. He wants to speak. Not to make you feel bad, but so I can feel close to you again. There's an energy here, like some of the masculines are closed off. They're closed off, but meanwhile, they have a knowing. They know about this connection, but they're closed off. And it's almost like, just trust me. If there's space between you and him, he's saying, just trust me for a minute. Please use discernment, ladies. This isn't for everyone. I don't want someone just trusting some masculine, disrespecting them. But if you know it, you feel in your heart, you just know it. then trust the situation. What do you have to lose? But if you keep on trusting something that's, you know, in your heart, you just know it's not right, it's time to just go. What do you have to lose? There is healthy boundaries that must be set. But trust in this romance. This is a romance of a lifetime, you know? So the masculine wants this to happen, but there's another energy here that he does not want it to be. He wants to take it slow. Let's put it like this. He's ready to start forward movement. He feels that this is healthy. He wants this to go in a healthy direction, in a healthy motion, at a healthy speed. And to be honest, he is asking you to not discuss this with people. I'm not sure why exactly. I could try to pull a card right now and see. He's asking you not to discuss this with people. He's saying, are you ready to take this gift and take it within and just, it's not for everyone to be hearing about right now. The steps that he wants to take are slow. It's about growing, you know. It is a healthy relationship in his mind, and he does want this to start going at a healthy pace. He feels as though it's a gift, and he would like discernment, privacy, you know, just. This is very important to your masculine. He does not want you discussing this with other people. He's basically saying, please do not let your friends help you. This is our gift. We share amongst each other. We create the bond we create with the helix, or I forget what that symbol is, the intertwining. And it's healthier to keep this amongst each other. I know what I said was hurtful. I truly didn't mean it and would do anything to take it back. I feel like the masculine there, you see, like, it's frightening to me that we see things so differently. The masculine most likely is, there's some energy here of communication issues. Now you see how, you know, he has to tell you, don't talk to your friends. I don't know if some of you had an argument about that, or if you felt his energy negatively around that or something. And he knows, he picks up on it. He knows what he said hurt you. He didn't mean to hurt you. You guys kind of sometimes see things and talk differently. And you know what? I can relate to that. I'll tell you a little example quickly. When I saw my masculine, he said to me once, I was talking about my friends going out and they were dressed up really nicely and I couldn't make it. I had work, like, you know, I had stuff to do that night. And it was her birthday and I felt a little bad, but I had things to do and I wasn't in the mood. I don't really do that anyways. And I said to him, when I saw the pictures, I'm glad I didn't go out. They were so beautiful and dressed up so nice. And he's like, where did they go? And I'm like, I don't know. But in my mind for a second, I felt threatened. And I was like, why would he ask where did they go? Like, I jumped to the you know, the stupidest conclusion. I didn't ask him about it, but I realized he's like, where did they go? Because, like, where are you going to go around here? Where are you dressing up to go? And I've actually had that issue in the past too. I have a different type of sense of humor. I'm a little more serious sometimes. And I don't pick up on, you know, I don't know, I make up this thing in my head. And there's an energy here. Sometimes you do see things differently. It's time to loosen up. It truly is time to loosen up. Okay? So the next set of cards. So here we go. In regards to how the masculine feels about you and, you know, what are his thoughts about you, he is definitely keeping an open mind about, like, I just got two images here, and there's people here. The masculine, for one, is keeping an open mind about feeling that he may be judged in this relationship with you. I don't know why. There's a lot of other people, and he has a lot of other people in his environment, and he may think that sometimes you wouldn't fit in or something like that. Um, Another energy, once again, I'm picking up that maybe you have a lot of people that you involve in the relationship, and he's not 1,000%. He's watching. He's watching how much you talk about things and what you know, and I'm just getting this message like as if you're on social media and you're posting those sayings, he's watching it and he's like, you know, I don't know if he's judging it or what it is, but he's watching. There's a lot of watching on both ends, listening. Um, he's trying to keep an open mind. Look at, I didn't even realize keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectation. You are 1,000% different from his usual type of expectation, his usual type of woman. You are. You're different. 100%, 1,000%. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. As as the masculine got to see your difference and uniqueness from the usual type he's around, he grew such an attachment to you, or to craving you, or to wanting to be in your presence. It's a bit overwhelming. And he wants to return to your life. We have the no card and in the near future. And I feel like this is saying it's not the right time in the near future. And in regards to keeping an open mind, I don't know. For me, the no card often means no. He knows. Know. He knows also that this reconciliation will be happening in the near future. We need a new perspective. Let's take a break and each get clear about what really matters here, okay? I can see that I've missed the point many times. Please give me another chance. He's asking for space for some of you, okay? And he knows, he sees that you're like, I'm done with space. I'm done with the space. I know, I feel it. He actually knows what he's doing is counterproductive for the relationship, and he's actually asking you to give him another chance while he's doing this counterproductive action. It's a little bit childish, you know. Let's clarify this card here, this section here. Let's see what comes out. Let's just see. He knows there's a it's a bit interesting. It's interesting. He knows there's a reconciliation coming. He knows it. The Empress. He knows. And he also knows that you're feeling not the best right now. He sees it, but you want to know what else I'm picking up here? You're not showing that to others. You're not showing that. You are actually most likely working continually or working on something. That's why you're around lots of people still. They may not actually know just how sad you are, or just how deep you're feeling this whole situation. You know? You're too strong now to show it. It's not worth it to show it. It's better to focus on your creativity and actually do something and, you know, play with your cat. We have a cat here. Hello. Play with your plants. That would be me. Okay. So this is the section about fear. And I did pull a card from the new deck. Thank you so much, ladies. I didn't even say thank you to you. Natalia, how can I forget? Natalia and Tanya. I did still have to leave these here just to make sure Thank you so much, ladies. I love these decks that you got me are so beautiful. Thank you. So for the fear section, his fear is in regards to this situation. And any spread you see me do, if you want me to do it for you, if you book live or recorded reading, you can always mention that you want me to do that spread, but please save the video. So this is definitely, so the first message I got was expressing your love. One of the biggest fears this masculine has is to express his love. Why? Let's figure that out. But that's actually one of the biggest fears. The next card we have is the Weight card, and I feel like he's just waiting to express himself, but he just keeps on waiting to have this communication. There constantly is a reason, an excuse to wait, to express, maybe he keeps on running every time it comes down to expressing. For the shadow deck, we have 30, which would break down to a number 3. This is the 3 year. We have 2 little witches. Make the mundane work for you. It's time to conduct a house clearing followed by a house blessing. Here is an easier point. New locations, either the smallest of changes for household objects or rearrangements of what goes where in your bedroom, or an entire move is much on your mind when these twin witches show up with their brooms of power. If anything is keeping you back from making that change, please make a small, useful, symbolic gesture. Shift the furniture and clear away what you no longer need. Okay, first message. Anyone watching this still to this point should email me. I have a book. It has to do, her name is Maria Kondo, Kondo. She has this method of organizing that transforms your whole life. I'm not joking. This also was a message I was supposed to tell you when it came to doing the things like the rose petals and the rose water and clearing your house. I promise you these are steps that will bring your masculine back and that will bring wealth, health, everything to you. So please do send me. I haven't listened to the video I'm putting on my return email. I'm reading her book right now. And I believe it says, the title is, here, let me show you. The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Marie Kondo, The Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing. And I'm being told to remind you guys of this. In regards to the masculine is decluttering his life right now. There's some things that have to be removed. He's asking you to wait for this, and he will express his love. He's feeling very scared right now of you. This is the fear section. He's feeling very scared. He begs you to hear this as me truly wanting you to register my feelings, not as an attack on you. He's telling you he's scared and saying, it's just the way I feel. I am not trying, some of these masculines are very, very sensitive. Very sensitive. When you go on and on like that, I feel invisible to you. I actually treasure you. So if you argue with him, can you please start keeping in your mind that he treasures you, and then argue with that in mind? Like, think of, I hate to say it, but just think of someone you truly love. Your animals, okay? They love you to death. When you get mad at them, they don't understand any of it. They just love you. There is an energy here that the masculine clearly needs time to do something, and he is getting it done. There may be a karmic situation with a child. There's some sort of a control. There's a lot of people here. It's very interesting. I'm not the only one that picks up on a lot of people around the masculine. His mask is coming off though, and he's going to face the truth. He's seeing the true colors of people. And it could be another woman, the mother of his child, his mother, a woman figure, you know, that likes to act controlling. She may actually have interest in him. And other people may think they're together or something, you know, is going on with them. The mask is coming off. The truth is coming out. It's hard admitting I might be wrong. It's hard admitting I might be wrong. Embarrassed. Because he's going to have to leave a situation that does not serve him. And he's going to be doing it fast because he's tired of more and more people watching this situation and it just growing bigger and bigger. I've been so focused on being heard, I didn't see how much sense you are really making. It feels like I can do no right by you. He is feeling a bit defeated here. He's just messed up so many times. And he doesn't even believe you can forgive him. And to be honest, maybe it's time to be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe then he'll feel like it's real. Maybe that's what he's used to. I'm really not saying that, but Three of Wands at the bottom, patience. There's an energy here of him having to leave someone. Look, we have the Moon card. Three concealment. There's something that's coming out. It won't be concealed any longer. And he's already dreading it. He's already dreading it. He already feels like he fucked up. For those of you that the masculine is not speaking to you or communicating much right now, there's a secret. How else do you put it? I can pull another card and see what comes out. Haven't used this deck for a good couple weeks, or a week at least. What's the secret? You know? Tell us more. And one more, please. Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Devil, and Seven of Clubs, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, defending, battle, protecting, defense is up. So what the secret is that I'm picking up with the Moon, the Ace of Cups, the Devil, and the Seven of Clubs is that there is another person that this masculine is dealing with for many of you. He wants to have a new beginning, but he's tied to someone else, and he gets very defensive about this. So that's probably why there's no speaking about it, if there's no speaking. Well, let's see. Is he going to, you know, is this going to be able to be severed, I guess would be a good way to put it, right? Let's break this up. Is this, like, you know, what's going to happen here? Give me one more card. He gets defensive about it. The Moon in reverse. So the Moon came in reverse. We already have the Moon. It's going to come out. The secret's going to come out. And then does it have to do with the return? With the Six of Cups, 1 second. The Moon's going to come out, huh? The secret's going to come out. So there's a secret that he's getting defensive about, and he's going to open up about it now. Queen of Coins in reverse with the Justice card. There's going to be a separation from this person he's tied to. There's going to be a separation, a release, money taken out here. Queen of Coins in reverse, Nine of Swords. There's going to be a separation here. So, you know why the masculine is defensive and doesn't really talk about this is because it's over and he's embarrassed. He's severely embarrassed that he had a relationship. And even if this doesn't have to do with the fact that wants a new beginning, it's still saying there was a cup of love. There was an opportunity here and it went toxic. It went sour, and he gets defensive about it because he wanted it to be what he thought it would be. But even here we can say this is coming out. The secrets are coming out in this relationship. This Queen of Coins is getting there is a separation. Money's getting separated here. Money's getting separated amongst them. And the Queen of Coins can be toxic in reverse. And with the Devil, no doubt. Thank you for that clarity. Okay, so the last energy here. So yeah, that was about feeling about the union. What actions will be taken? And only one card came out for that. We have recovery, forgiveness, no need to worry. Okay, I remember now. Past life, relationship, interesting, because I'm just picking up a couple messages with that past life relationship and that Six of Cups. It also has to, for many of them, they were in a relationship with that person for a long time. And they're saying they're recovering from the split that's going to be happening. The actions that are going to be taken is that the feminine needs to give the masculine time to recover and forgive himself for being, an idiot. He said he feels like an idiot. And to not worry at this time that our union is sacred. And also not only, I'm reading the past relationship, but the past life, when I make that connection, is about you. And there will be this union. The actions will be taken eventually. I would love it if we could just be quiet and hold each other. But the most nearest actions to be taken are the feminine. He's asking you to allow him some space and time for recovery, and he needs to forgive himself. He can't love until he loves himself, and if he's beating himself up, he can't do good. So this was the first one to come out, yes. These came out. We have the Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition, as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Raccoon, decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity. I'm not pronouncing it right. Oh my gosh. I've been stuttering so much and I know what it is. I'm picking up on the fact that I'm pretty sure my masculine has something to tell me, and he's not able to. And I've been stuttering for about 48, 72 hours now. Makes a lot of sense to me. Ingenuity to claim it. Okay, you have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Okay, let me just pick up on this for a second. The masculine is getting intuitive messages. It's time to start facing everything and going about it with as much strength and courage and integrity, ingenuity too, as possible, and going for it. Remember, seeds were planted back in October in the Ram moon. Was it a Ram? Aries? No, not Aries. What was the moon now? Taurus. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. The masculine will never give up on the feminine. That much I can tell you. No matter how many people are there, they can't persuade him to go in any other direction but towards her. It's just the way it is. Eventually it will happen no matter what. Let's pull a moon card. I thank you all for staying for this reading. This is a very special reading. I do have a special right now. It's my 18 card spread, the Divine Spread, $25. And I also have a special 21 card spread. Bottom line, are we going to make it? 7 questions, $25, or you can get the both for $45. Our final message of the night. Step out of your comfort zone. A fiery climax approaches. I'm telling you guys, I'm getting this message. There's going to be unions, and it's not going to be easy. I know it's saying a fiery climax approaches. Step out of your comfort zone. I don't know. I just feel, the message I gave you right there. Some people think it's going to be easy. It's not, but it's going to be worth it. The reconciliation is going to be worth it, not easy, okay?